cool guys. Welcome guys. If you are in your kitchen, put your videos on so we can see you. If you're not in your kitchen, put your videos on so we can see you. But if you're in a noisy area, please mute your mics. Let's just get this set up. Awesome guys. Welcome to everyone that's streaming live on Facebook. You won't be able to see everyone cook, but you'll be able to see me. Unfortunately, it's not pairing with Zoom, but welcome to everybody that's on our Zoom cook-along. Welcome Simon, Paolo, Rita, Megan, Jadine, Brenda, Judy, Nulovo, Liken, totally butchered that name. Kajal, welcome guys, absolutely incredible. Tonight we are making chocolate brownies. How amazing is that? Who thought being on a 21-day challenge was going to be boring? Absolutely not, guys. So for tonight, if you're in your kitchen, if you're watching the replay on Facebook, please type replay and make a list of whatever you need. But hopefully if you guys are prepared in the kitchen, all your ingredients are laid out like that. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly run through what we've got and get these babies into the oven as quickly as possible. For those of you that don't know me, my name is JP. I've been with Herbalife for 8 years almost. I'm a full-time pastry chef, and I'll share a little bit of my story a little bit later. So if you've just logged on, welcome Lira, Balbalwa, and someone's connecting. So welcome guys. First thing that you need to do is make sure your oven is preheated to 180 degrees. And if you've got a convection oven, which means your element is at the top and at the bottom of the oven, make sure your rack is smack bang in the middle of your oven. So while that's preheating guys, the first thing we're going to do is we've got our dish that we're going to put our brownies in. We're going to just spray and cook the dish and line it with baking paper like Paolo. My baking paper is in my bakery, so I'm using foil guys, no problem. So you're just going to line it with something just to not stick. And if it sticks, make sure it's a pretty bowl that you can just eat it with a spoon out of the bowl, right? So we're just going to make sure that our dish is well greased. Then for the recipe, we're going to need 4... Sorry? Okay, let me see who's making a noise. Cool. Anyone with background noise, I'm just sorry. If your video is not on, I'm muting you. If you're in your kitchen, you can unmute, guys. Cool. So what we need in front of us to make these delicious brownies is 4 mashed bananas. I've already mashed mine. Mine just slid right out of the bowl. So don't do that. 4 mashed bananas back in the bowl. 4 mashed bananas, guys. We're going to need 1 cup of peanut butter. So any peanut butter is great. I'm choosing the smooth one. If you've got chunky one, and we also use the one that said got no added sugar or salt. So we're going to need 1 cup of peanut butter, half a cup of Formula 1 shake chocolate flavor, which is, this is an option. Okay, our chocolate flavored Formula 1 shake. Or for those guys that are super excited to make this with Rebel Strength. I see someone's got a Rebel Strength. I've got my Rebel Strength. Absolutely incredible, guys. So just a little quick chat about Rebel Strength. Is an amazing product as part of our H24 range. So this is our incredible sports range. Rebuild Strength is basically our post-recovery shake. So when we're exercising and building muscle, we're exercising our muscle. Check Paolo's bicep there. Rebuild Strength helps to repair our muscles. It's got 25 grams of protein. It's absolutely delicious. And if you guys are in the gym or exercising, Rebuild Strength is a must-have. Speak to your coach about our Rebuild Strength. It is absolutely amazing. Chocolate flavored as well. So I've just pre-measured out half a cup of Rebuild Strength or your Formula 1 shake. And then we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa. I just use normal milk cocoa. You can get dark cocoa, any cocoa. Sorry guys, I have to adjust my recipe. I realized I had a cup of shake and not a half a cup, so this was going to flop royally. Thank goodness I'm going through these ingredients with you, because even if you are prepared, you can make a mess up. So half a cup. Oh, this is not going to go back in. Cool, so make sure it's half a cup of shake, guys. So that's 4 easy ingredients for our brownies. And then for our topping, we're going to make sure we've got 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 scoop of chocolate shake or rebuild strength, or you can use 1 scoop of PDM with a teaspoon of cocoa. And that's for our topping, and any other optional extras that you want to add into your brownies. So I've got some raw almonds that I've just chopped up in a bowl. Okay, and because I love brownies, I have got our snack bar, our protein bar, which is equivalent to a snack. It's got 10 grams of protein. This one's the chocolate peanut one, and I've just chopped those up into little squares that we're going to put into our brownie, which is going to taste almost like nougat, like a nougat brownie. I can't wait. So that's basically it, guys. Is everyone with me? Do you have all your ingredients ready? Cool. Then we need a mixing bowl. Okay. We need a spoon. Okay. And when we get to our topping, we're going to need a teaspoon and a bowl to make our topping for our brownies. Cool, so we're going to get started in a second. I'm just looking for my spray and cook. Cool, so my bowl is greased. I've got the foil underneath, or the baking paper, and I've just put a little bit of spray and cook on top of that. If you've got grease-proof paper, you probably don't need a second application of spray and cook, but I've got foil, so I'm not taking any chances. Cool, if you guys are ready, in your bowl, let me move my camera, you don't need to see my face. So in my bowl, we're going to add all of our ingredients together. So just being a chef and a bit of OCD, I'm going to add the dry ingredients first, mix that up, and then add the banana. So we're going to add our rebuild strength powder, we are going to add our cocoa. Okay, and I'm going to just give that a little stir just to mix that all in together. Okay, then I'm going to just get our 1 cup of peanut butter.
Using the white peanut.
Cool, welcome everybody that's joining in. We are making chocolate brownies. Please put your video on if you have pants on, and then we can see who's joining us. Whether you're in your kitchen or not, it'll be awesome to see your faces. Cool, so this is probably the only thing I didn't pre-measure was the peanut butter.
JP,
yes.
Are you recording that? Can you record it?
I can record. Cool, it's recording.
Thank you.
Cool. Paolo's licking the spoon. This is a lot of peanut butter, guys. Awesome. So we've got we're going to be adding our peanut butter to our dry ingredients.
We're gonna add our bananas now.
Yes, after our peanut butter is added, we're going to then add our mashed bananas to the mixing bowl.
It's going to be easy to mix with the banana.
Yes, 100%.
Club with the butter.
Awesome. So once your peanut butter and banana is added, we're just going to give it a mix. Okay, the brownie consistency, guys, is going to be thinner. It's going to be a lot thicker than pancakes, a lot thicker than cake dough. It's almost going to be like a hard biscuit dough that you could probably take out of the pan just about with your hands. But so then once everything's mixed together, oh guys, if you want to add any almonds or stuff to your brownie mix, now's the time to add it. So I'm going to add just a little bit of my crushed or chopped almonds. Cool. So guys, if how's your mixing going? If you should have a dough that looks like this, and it's quite solid, so it shouldn't instantly fall off your spoon. It's quite stiff. Smells incredible. Cool. Is everyone's dough mixed? I see Rita's mixing, Megan's mixing away, Jadine's mixing away. Awesome, guys. So we now get to a stage where we're going to put it into our tray. So if you've got any other optional extras, like I've got the protein bars, I'm going to add the chopped protein bars at the bottom of the brownie, just so that it's going to melt and cook away. So I'm adding that. I'm keeping a little bit for the top. And then we're going to take our dough and we're going to place it a little bit. So you're just going to take a little portion at a time and dollop it on your baking tray. And it will probably need to be about 1 to 1.5 centimeters thick, guys. So I know the recipe, this is the first time I'm making the recipe, so the ball of dough is quite small. So I'm not gonna, I might just put it in half of my baking tray. I like a thick, moist brownie, so I'm not gonna make it too thin and then it's gonna be like a biscuit. So we're just gonna dollop it everywhere. Who remembers licking the bowl when they were kids? Or if you still do? Awesome. So just getting all of that dough into our pan. And then we're just going to take a teaspoon or a dessert spoon, guys, and we're just going to flatten it in our dish. So you guys can see, I'm just literally taking the back of a spoon and I'm just pressing it flat all the way. Okay, it's not an easy job, guys. It's sticking to the back of the spoon, but if you just more or less get it evenly in your dish, Cool guys, so my spoon is not working too well, so if you want to resort to your fingers just by patting it down in your baking tray, it's not sticking to my hands, so that's a good thing. Cool, how's everybody's looking in their tray? Mine looks like that. Awesome, that looks amazing, Megan. Jadine, that looks awesome. Simon, how's yours doing? Awesome. Cool, is everybody ready to place it in the oven? Cool guys, so we're just gonna pop this into our oven on the middle shelf, and the recipe said 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it in for 15 minutes first. I like I said, I like a softer brownie, so I don't want it to be too overcooked. So I'm gonna put it in for 15 minutes first, and then we'll check it out. Cool, so that's in the oven. I have started the timer, and while that is baking, we're going to quickly make our icing for the topping. So if you guys are all with me, give me a thumbs up. Simone, is yours in the oven?
It's going to be delicious afterwards, but I'm loving the preparation.
Exactly. Paolo's licking the spoon. It tastes amazing, guys. The banana and the peanut butter, oh my soul, is really, really great. So now we're going to quickly prepare our chocolate topping, guys. So for our chocolate topping, we're going to melt 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, 1 scoop of chocolate shake or rebuild strength. I'm going to double the recipe because my pan is quite large and I just don't see 3 tablespoons covering the whole thing. So if you want to follow my recipe, I'm using 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 scoops of chocolate shake. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl and our tablespoon, and we're just going to dish out 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. And then we're going to pop this into the microwave until it becomes as clear as liquid. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then we're going to just microwave it for as soon as it starts getting clear, guys. Coconut oil melts at a very low temperature, I think 26 degrees. So we're going to pop this into the microwave for between 10, 20 or 30 seconds, depending on the strength of your microwave, not to burn the oil. So I'm going to do mine, I've got a very strong microwave, so I'm going to do mine in 10 seconds intervals. So I'm going to move you there and move that there to my microwave. Woo! To the microwave. Awesome, guys. Excuse the mess behind the camera. Cool. You can't even see the microwave. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm going to quickly microwave this. So I'll leave that there, I'll take this with me. Cool, so we're just going to microwave it until it's cocoa. Only if you're using PDM will be a 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of cocoa, 1 PDM.
Yes. Sorry, if you're using 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, you'll just double that, Paolo. So So 2 teaspoons and 2 scoops of PDM.
So we're using 6 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 milligrams and 2 focus.
That's great. So Moni, is your coconut oil melted? Is it hot in Cape Town?
Just started raining.
Awesome. So my oil is now clear. So that took me 30 seconds in my microwave, if anyone wants
Did you
to.
say 6 teaspoons of oil or 6 tablespoons?
Of coconut oil?
Yeah,
No, 6 tablespoons. So it's like a,
tablespoons, okay.
it's a
And
big
the
bowl
PDM,
like this.
PDM is 2 tablespoons and the cocoa 2 tablespoons.
No, cocoa is 2 teaspoons.
Okay, I got it
2
right.
teaspoons of cocoa and 2 scoops, Herbalife scoops of PDM. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna jazz it up. I made a rebuild spoon, so I'm gonna add 1 scoop of PDM, and then I'm gonna add 1 scoop of chocolate shake. And just because I love chocolate, I'm gonna add in a little bit of cocoa. Why not? Cool, guys. So that you're just gonna mix. You're gonna mix this together.
It's using chocolate chip and cocoa.
You can add chocolate chips. Just watch the calories.
Everything goes better with cocoa and peanut butter.
Absolutely.
Oh, yum.
Cool, guys. So this is healthy chocolate, by the way. If you've got this recipe, you're just going to freeze it, and you've got healthy chocolate, a chocolate bar. So
It's very liquidish, man.
yeah, it is very liquidy. We're probably not gonna pour this on our brownies. So I'm just muting whoever's making a noise. Can't seem to find where it is. Cool. So it is very liquid, guys. You'll probably only add this onto your brownies after the Zoom call, and once your brownies have completely cooled. Otherwise, you might get malva pudding, which is not a bad idea either. But we'll just add this once it's completely cooled, and then we'll just pop it into the fridge. That coconut oil is going to solidify on top of your brownies, which is going to be amazing. And then I'm going to put protein bars on top and my chopped almonds. So now we've got the toppings done, which is really cool. Our brownies still have 10 minutes in the oven. So we're just going to hand it over to, while that's baking, to our coaches that are on the call to share their story with us. So first up, we're going to hand over to Paolo to share your quick product story with everyone on the call.
Hello, everybody. Paulo Mendes from Cape Town, originally from Brazil. I've been on the products for 14 years now. And when I started, I used to work in a corporate environment, eating junk food the whole time and cool drinks the whole day. And I had no energy. I had terrible digestive problems. I couldn't sleep properly. And it was all because of the terrible lifestyle that I had. Once I got into the products and started on the Healthy Breakfast program, joining to having better nutrition, I started following the coaching program and got better and better results as I used more and more products. And I have the most incredible energy now. We went on to have 2 children after I started using the products. I went on to lose 26 kilos, drop 4 pound size, gain 9 kilos of lean muscle. And now at the age of 52, I'm turning 52 next month in June, I'm healthier, stronger, more energetic than I have ever been in my life. Thank you, Herbalife.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you for sharing, Paolo. So you had 2 kids because of the energy.
Yeah. So be careful. It's really going to change your life.
No problem. Thanks for sharing with us. That's really, really.
So you also had a child after using the products, right?
Yes. It was the energy and the activity. Not just the tea.
You gain so much energy, you start getting creative.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks so much, Paula, for sharing. I think I've just turned red. But we are going to hand it over to our next. I think it's hot in this kitchen. The next person to share our story and change the subject is Simone. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Simone
Thanks
also
for the
had
oven and all that. Hi everyone. No, we're just joking. Hope love doesn't make you pregnant. It's just you got lots more energy, and if you're not watching TV, what else? So I actually got started on Herbalife when my son was born. I was really struggling with my energy. I was always a bad eater. I would skip meals. I just hated being in the kitchen. Except now, I love being in the kitchen with these cook-alongs, but I actually hate making any foods. I would rather not eat rather than make something to eat. You know, I lived on coffee, didn't eat. I ate once a day, and I have just found myself really with a very bad immune system. I was always sick, going to doctors because I wasn't eating properly. So when my son was born, I was at my worst energy, worst health ever. I was crying because I was so overwhelmed. I just didn't have the energy to cope with my newborn. And my husband was on the products, and he had the most amazing energy. I couldn't believe the difference in him, his skin. I watched you lose centimeters around the belly. And I just thought if I could have half of that energy, that's all that I needed. So I got started on the products just to get the nutrition in my body that I was sorely lacking because I wasn't eating enough food and enough nutrients. And I noticed the difference immediately. My energy went through the roof. It was like the fog lifted. I looked at my son and I actually saw my son, and I was able to cope so much better. I lost 11 centimeters around my waist. I reduced my weight, went back into my pre-pregnancy clothes. But for me, it was just something that it was a lifestyle that I found. And I just knew that it was something that was easy, convenient, quick, that even someone like me who hates being in the kitchen, was always busy, could have a proper nutrition, proper meal. You know, so Herbalife just helped me cope all these years. I've been on the products now. My son will be 21 also in June. So Herbalife has just always been part of our family. It's given me so much energy. I feel better now at 43 than I did at 20. So, you know, it's just about healthy lifestyle. It's about getting good nutrition, feeling amazing, and aging well. So I'm super excited. Thanks, JP.
Awesome. Thanks, Simone. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me just pop this back on here for our people watching on Facebook. How incredible were those stories, guys? Hope that doesn't fall over. Cool, guys. So before I share my story, is there any other coaches that are on the call that would like to share their story, or any other brave challenges that have noticed any results? I'm putting you on the spotlight, but if you want to unmute yourself, just raise your video hand and tell us how you're feeling. If it's been 1 day, 3 days, 1 week, 7 days. Cool, Rita, awesome. Thank you for sharing. You can tap on the screen and just unmute yourself.
I've been on the challenge last year and I lost like 12 kilograms, and it was absolutely amazing. But then lockdown happened, I had surgery and I couldn't move. It was quite hectic, and I just decided, listen, it's time for me to get back on track again. And I decided to join the challenge again, even though I didn't stop the product in the meantime. But you have to move and get energy and exercise. And I must say, my skin is clearer, my hair feels nicer, I've got more energy, my brain is clearer, and it's absolutely amazing. So, yeah, honestly, this product is really great. And that's my story.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Rita. That's amazing. Appreciate it that you share your story. Zoom's quite daunting. So Thank you so much, I appreciate it, and that story is phenomenal. Just seeing that glow in your face, the smile on your face, just knows that that story is validated. Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anyone else that would like to share how they're feeling on the challenge, how they're feeling on the products? Megan's either smiling like, don't pick me, or she's like, yeah, I want to do it. Cool, no problem. But I love your smile and your glow, which is amazing. So thank you so much for being on the Zoom. No pressure. I almost thought Jadine was raising her hand, but she's putting something in the cupboard. No, that's cool. Thank you, guys. So basically, the smell in this kitchen is amazing. I don't know how your kitchens are smelling, but there's chocolate everywhere, which is an incredible aroma. So my journey started, guys, 8 years ago. I've tried everything out there to lose weight. I was always the overweight fat kid in school, being teased and mocked with a very low self-esteem. Nothing worked. Nothing worked until I came across... Woo, that's the timer. Until I came across Herbalife 8.5 years ago. The difference was, guys, is that this time I found a challenge. Previously, I had tried Herbalife before when it didn't work. And I was just given the products and left alone. And quite honestly, that was my lack in anything that I tried. Alessio? In anything that I tried, I needed the coaching, I needed the support, I needed the motivation. Losing weight or managing my weight was never an easy journey to do by myself. And I only came to realize that when I joined the Herbalife Challenge 8 years ago. In that challenge was absolutely incredible. I gained incredible amount of energy, guys. So in the first 3 days, my energy levels skyrocketed. I didn't need my afternoon naps anymore, which was absolutely incredible. And, for me, that was the big key. The second thing that attracted me to Herbalife was the fact that it was convenient. I used to skip breakfast because I didn't have time in the morning, and lunch was always through the takeout drive-through. So making something that was quick and easy in the morning, 30 seconds, and I could have it with me, was amazing. Pack 2 healthy snacks and just worry about dinner was the lifestyle that I needed. And so that's what I did. I dropped 4 pan sizes, a bunch of centimeters, over 25 kilos, which was absolutely incredible. Got to my lightest I was before my wedding, and Rita, after I got married, life happened too. Stayed on the products, but wasn't watching what I was eating, right? And I managed to gain weight. My wife fell pregnant. I gained the weight. I didn't know how that worked. But, this is the power and the beauty of Herbalife, is that it's not magic pills or magic potions. You need to be able to watch your calories. You need to be able to, live a healthy, active lifestyle. So even though I gained weight on using Herbalife, I just wasn't watching what I was eating. Pizza for dinner, pasta here and there. I wasn't exercising. Packet of crisps. I have a big sweet tooth, so sweets at night. But anyway, what I'm saying is that I also recommitted to the products. Dead set on my eating plan, and since January I'm down 8.5 kilos, which is super exciting. Absolutely loving how I'm feeling now. Shredding the weight. I just feel amazing. My clothes are looser. I've still got the energy. We had a baby after we got married, so the energy is great. But for those guys that are single on the Zoom or on the Facebook Live, Herbalife can completely change your life, because I met my wife through one of these challenges. She attended as a customer. She fell in love with the coach, and 4.5, 5 years later, we are married with the baby. So Herbalife can indeed transform your physical weight, your weight management, and your life. You never know. She lost 11 kilos on the products initially. She got incredible results. She fell pregnant, gained 17 kilos during her pregnancy, gave birth to our beautiful baby boy. 5 months postpartum, was back to her pre-pregnancy weight, just by giving her body the good nutrition that Herbalife is, following a healthy meal plan. She never restricted her calories because she was breastfed for 2.5 years. So Herbalife is absolutely incredible. Alessio now has a shake for breakfast every morning since he was 4 months old, only because I value the good nutrition that Herbalife has, and I don't value the sugary refined cereals that are in the stores. So my son's never tasted cereal. But that's just our choice, knowing that Herbalife is packed with all the vitamins and minerals that we need to manage our weight, no matter what it is. So before I continue talking, my brownies are burning. So let's check our brownies. Oh, that looks amazing. Check that out, guys. Super cool. The protein bars that I had underneath have now melted and have almost become toffee nougat. There's almonds in here. It's still spongy to touch, so I'm not putting it back. I like a soft brownie. So this is really, really cool, guys. So what's going to happen next? If you look at your chocolate, it might have split. So it looks a bit marbly. So we're not going to add our chocolate on. Is everyone else's brownies okay? Have you checked your oven? Have you taken it out? Megan says no, no problem. What's wrong? What's wrong with them?
It's still awake.
Okay, cool.
When I put
The test is put the knife or fork through, and if it's clean, it's ready. If it's a stew, attach it to the fork or the knife, leave it for a few more minutes.
Awesome. I didn't do that.
Okay.
But yes, mine is clear. Cool. So my knife looks like this, guys. There's a little bit on it. Okay, and for those on Facebook. So, mine is fine because it's don't overcook it. It's gonna get dry. Rita, is yours unsticky? Awesome, perfect. Jadine, how's yours? Perfect. Saman, yours is good. Cool. So Megan, no problem. Just put it in for just 5 more minutes and then test it out, and just feel it. So guys, we're gonna let this cool a little bit because it's piping hot. We're gonna let it cool until it's just about room temperature. I would say maybe 20 minutes. I know everyone's dying to eat the brownies now. So let it cool, guys. If you're not putting your topper on, by all means cut a little square and try it out. So your chocolate, if it looks like this, it's normal, guys. It's got like a little marbly thing. So if it's going like that, you just give it a little stir. It's just separating it slightly. So what you're going to do is we're going to end off now. You're going to just give that a stir. Once your brownie is cool, you're going to give that a stir, pour it on top, put your almonds and anything else you want to solidify in the chocolate, and pop it in the fridge for about 20 minutes until the coconut oil is going to harden. And then you're going to slice it. The recipe says 16 slices, depending on how big your bowl is and how many. You cut it into smaller size slices so you can have more slices, right? Cool, guys. So this is an amazing cook-along, guys. Exactly. So just to for those that are watching your calories that are on a weight management program, this is something that you're not going to eat the whole dish or half the dish. If you think about the calories that went in, it's a whole cup of peanut butter, it's 4 mashed bananas, a cup of rebuild strength, which is probably 4 or 6 times a normal serving. So one of these little blocks in the evening is not going to mess up your calories. Half the tray in the evening might. So this is great. I've got an incredible sweet tooth. I didn't battle when I changed my diet or when I joined the challenge throughout the day. My day was perfect until after dinner. And then the little sweet tooth says, what's in the pantry? What's in the pantry? So this in my fridge is amazing because after dinner, 1 or 2 blocks, and that's satisfies my sweet craving, which is absolutely amazing. And then on the weekends when you are, not pigging out, but being a bit more relaxed, you can enjoy this with, if you're invited to a braai or you're going to a lunch, tell them I'll bring the brownies, and then you can have dessert with them, right? Because you've got to make it in part of your lifestyle. It's not like you're on a diet and then you tell your family you're on a diet and they chuck a carrot at you. It's not like that. Offer to bring the brownies and you can still enjoy dessert in a healthier way. So thank you very much, guys, for joining. Sorry it took a bit over time, but it was absolutely incredible. I can't wait to taste this. So when you do, please make sure to take photos, post it on the WhatsApp group, post it on the Facebook group, post it on your own personal profile, right? Tag your coach in that because they'll see that you made brownies. All your friends are going to comment and like and be like, what the hell are you doing, eating brownies on a challenge? And then you can give them more information about our next challenge, which is absolutely incredible. Our next cook along, guys, is going to be next week, Wednesday evening. I've got something up my sleeve. I'm not going to share it yet, but it's going to be amazing. Next week, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, join us on the cook along. take a look out for the flyer that we post with the Zoom link. Get your ingredients, make sure you're prepared, and we'll see you next week on the cook along. And don't forget, at the end of May we've got our secret announcement of a Zoom that we're going to end off the challenge to celebrate your success. And all I'm saying is that you're going to be pampered, right? So that's the little clue. I'll give a little bit more next week, but right at the end of the 21 days we're going to have a pamper session on Zoom, and we'll send you more information about that. So thanks everybody. Anyone want to add anything else? Simon, Paolo, we all good? Great.
Maybe
Yes.
also something.
Yes.
So coconut. So I can't coconut or anything like. If the juice as a replacement.
As a replacement, it might not be chocolatey, but it will be like almost like you've iced the brownie. So if you just excuse my son. If you're gonna take Alessio, all you can do is you can take plain yogurt. So plain yogurt with 2 teaspoons of cocoa, and you can add some PDM, or you can add your chocolate shake. You're gonna mix it up to the consistency of buttercream, and then you're gonna spread it all over your brownies, and it's gonna be like a little piece of chocolate cake with icing on top. So when we do our mug cake, or when we bake with our shakes, which is amazing, you guys need to stay tuned for that. The icing that we make is plain yogurt shake, and in this case for the brownies, I've added a teaspoon of cocoa, maybe some vanilla essence. You can add and then obviously your almonds on top and stuff like that if you can't have coconut. Unfortunately, I don't know offhand what would be a replacement for the coconut oil to create the chocolate vibe, but that would definitely be an alternative, almost like chocolate mousse. If you wanna add you'll do the same. Sorry, love. If you wanna add, if you take an egg white and you blend the egg white with a hand beater and you fold that into the buttercream, okay? And then you pour it on top, it'll be like chocolate mousse, because the egg white will aerate the buttercream, check Paolo. It'll aerate the yogurt, what you mix with chocolate, exactly how you would make chocolate mousse.
To try that recipe, because you just made your mouth water.
I think next time you're gonna make chocolate mousse, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So your yogurt and your shake is your chocolate and cream, and your egg white is together make mousse. So now we're just replacing the cream and chocolate with shake and yogurt. Mix it with the beaten up.
We gotta make a cook along with using rebuilt chocolate shake plus a PDM, and then make a chocolate mousse.
Absolutely, like a 3-layer dessert: chocolate mousse, cafe latte, and vanilla PDM mousse on top.
Come on!
Oh goodness, awesome guys. Yes, definitely play around with your shakes, guys. You're not adding any. Absolutely, you're not adding any calories. You're just changing the way you make it, right? Like a boiled egg is boring, but if you make it into a quiche, it's amazing. The same with your shake. So definitely, I'll play around with that dessert. Maybe do a trio chocolate mousse next. That sounds amazing, and we'll definitely get started with that. But thank you for the question, Jadine, regarding the coconut oil. That's amazing, and you've just sparked my whole mind thinking about mousse. Anyone else got any questions? Any alternatives to making your shake, jazzing up your Herbalife products? Everybody good? Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining. We'll see you on the WhatsApp and Facebook group, and we'll see you at the cook along next week Wednesday. Cheers everybody. Wave goodbye.
Cheers everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Awesome guys, thank you for tuning in onto our Facebook Zoom on the group. Type replay if you're watching this again, tag your coach, and if you're making this at a later stage, don't forget to post your pictures on the group, and we'll get to see your creative ideas. Hope you enjoyed watching us live on Facebook. See you next week Wednesday.